Erlen George, a.k.a. Mice Man. He was said to have been a known gang leader of the Maracas St. Joseph faction of the Rasta City gang. He was killed minutes after leaving the St. Joseph police station where George had gone to sign. An instruction handed down to him by a magistrate as part of his bail requirements on a firearms charge. Miceman may have been accused of many things in his life, such as being a gang leader, murderer, and dealing with illegal guns and drugs. But in the St. Joseph community, he was also known as a provider, and more importantly, a brother. This was the reason why some of the young men in the area blocked the Maracas Royal Road on Thursday night near Joseph Trace, where George lived. They will say mice is this and mice that. But you know what they won't say? How he used to look after the youths here. How he intervened and prevent war when people were after him in the past. How many people he helped out in the community by giving them money when they needed it to prevent them from starving, to save their homes. Mice is a crook. They will say all that, but he was a brother. A man who was there for us and looked out for us, and they killed him just so. How you expected the youths here to behave. We let the world know that we are not taking that. Not just so, one young man said. George was cleared of murder charges against Andrew Bellis John in 2011, after John was shot and killed in 2006. George was discharged after High Court Judge Andre Mondesir upheld a no-case submission made by one of George's attorneys, Dana Sitahal SC. Sitahal submitted a 27-page submission that the evidence of main witness Nirmala Solomon, John's wife, who was an eyewitness to the shooting, was not sufficient to identify George. Mondesir sided with Sitahal, saying that Solomon's evidence was discredited during cross-examination after Solomon was declared as hostile and a not guilty verdict was given. I don't know if you are guilty or not guilty of this offense. I urge you to be careful, Mondesir told George before allowing him to leave the court a free man. George and his wife were also attacked in a shooting in January 2016 when he and his wife were shot at while driving near the community centre in St. Joseph. According to police reports, at approximately 3 p.m., George went to the Maracas St. Joseph police station to sign a condition of the court. Police say 2 vehicles, a white wagon and a black Lancer, came to the station and gunmen emerged from both vehicles, opening fire at Miceman. A shootout ensued between the police and gunmen, leaving Miceman and another man dead. During the fiery protest, graffiti was spray-painted on a nearby wall. It read, "Rip King a.k.a. Mice D. General. You see that is family hope, you ready for it? War." A woman who didn't want to be identified said George had been a brother and a father to many. Them don't know what they do, you know, she told the TNT Guardian. They take we family from we and is real war put here now. Another resident said the widely held belief in the community was that George's hit was ordered by a drug lord who had connections to senior police officers. We know is the police who have everything to do with this, and right now we're not afraid them. Police mean nothing to us, no respect whatsoever. Bun down Babylon, the man said. A police officer stationed to the Maracas St. Joseph police station said he and his colleagues stationed don't feel anywhere close to safe. It's terrible. We're all scared because these men don't have no fear for the law. No security has been beefed up here for us either. No sentry placed outside the station. No kind of words of encouragement, comfort or motivation, the officer said. Another resident said the village used to be peaceful. Now we are afraid to leave our homes in the night to take a little walk. The villagers are very scared, like myself, but we cannot say or do anything because these young people mean business. If they could carry out open attacks on the police, who are we, the ordinary man and woman? The man said he grew up with George and played football with him, but never got too close to the slain gang leader. I stayed my distance. The young people nowadays do not know the value of life and the value of working hard for things. They only study to drink, smoke and lime and get things the easiest and fastest way, he said. Police sources said an emergency meeting was called yesterday of senior officers of the Northern Division to discuss the 6 murders recorded in the division overnight on Thursday, and instructions were given for heads of divisions with a high murder rate to try to get those numbers below 4 a month. At a joint press conference on Wednesday with Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi and National Security Minister Edmund Dillon, Acting Commissioner of Police Stephen Williams, said he was focusing on the Northern Division to clamp down on the spiraling murder rate there. A young woman named Lena Boyd Richardson. The novel was never completed. Michael